Hello, Pisces. Welcome. Thank you for being here. This is going to be a general read from what you're dealing with. Of course, everything may not resonate, so take what does and leave the rest. And for more tarot readings after this, please check out my wife's channel at Val53 Tarot. She's read you as well. Thank you. All right, let's see what's going on. Whoa. Okay. Whoa there, Speed Racer. Made me itchy. Damn. I mean, you're really showing me that, aren't you? Okay. I mean, it is what it is. It is what it is, Pisces. That's a little weird energy. That's a bit of a weird. I haven't sensed or felt something like that before. I mean, sometimes people get a little bit, risque, a little bit kind of obnoxious with their expressions, and it's sort of like, wow, you kind of have to just, they call it blunt. Like, it is what it is. At the same time, so there you are. There's the Five of Swords. What do you mean, there you are, and there they go? It's like, okay. I guess just jumping into this. What is going on here between the two of you? Interesting energy. What is the, I don't understand, like, what the difficulty is with you or around you. The way they perceive you is kind of something else. I'm not too sure what that's about. Not too sure which direction I want to go with this one, how to word this one, actually. Because what I'm actually, like, sensing and feeling from this is, like, they're being, just to be honest, they're being quite vulgar with their energy, and it's like, it is what it is. At the same time, it's like contradicting, which from their perspective, I do understand and I do see, but that's the thing. Whatever this is, Pisces, it's almost like their idea or their vision of how they view you, how they perceive you, and kind of the possibilities of, it's almost kind of like energy can present itself like a vision board. Like, there you are, Pisces. Hopefully it's not like one of those creepy stalkerish like altars where people like put up a bunch of pictures, but more of a vision board, like the possibilities. Like, let me sit here and kind of just ponder. Let me ponder. Let me ponder. Let me ponder about where things could go, about what is possible, about what things might be. So they're kind of energetically speaking, they're a bit of a dreamer, you can kind of say. They're a bit of a dreamer. The possibilities, potential, where this could go, how things could turn out. At the same time, though, they also realize, let it go. Weird. What a weird energy. Okay, so it's kind of like a cloud. Passes over and it's gone. And then for some reason, it's like back to reality, and it's kind of like, well, shit. What is all that? That's a lot of energy. That's a lot of pondering for nothing. It's a lot of pondering for nothing. I don't get that. How do you have so much pondering, so much going on mentally, but not a whole lot going? Like it doesn't hurt to. They're like it doesn't hurt to dream. You're not wrong. You can dream. You can use your wild imagination. I guess you can even fantasize if you want to. The problem is you still have to kind of, open your eyes and live with reality. The Four of Swords reversed. They're like, what the fuck? What's the matter? Yeah. You are energetically showing me the song Zombie or Zombies by the Cranberries. In your head, zombie, zombie. Damn. I won't take it. They're realizing the Two of Cups reversed. They're realizing what the actual reality of the connection or feelings are between the two of you is the Two of Cups reversed. So there you have it. Like I said, you have to face the music of what the actual reality is of the situation, the circumstances. You can play and pull a veil over your mind, your imagination, and your visualization all you want. But when you have to face the music of reality and realize what you're actually dealing with, no amount of escapism or fantasizing or a wild imagination or role playing is going to cover the fact or brush over, in a sense, what the reality of the connection is. And this is coming from them, Pisces. This is them having this realization, oh fuck, with themselves about you. There's the Tower. I mean, if the relationship or the connection wasn't on bad terms before, it is now. And that's very unfortunate to say. But when you fuck around, you'll find out. I mean, look at this. Quit fucking squirming. Damn, there's a Seven of Swords. Oh my gosh, Crosswatcher, you are something else. You're like, I don't give a fuck. Clearly. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. You getting all pissy with you. You getting all sneaky and shady and fucking pissy and defensive and guarded with me, and you're like, damn. They're like, Pisces, I don't even give a fuck that we're on bad terms. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I mean, hey, that's one way to let Pisces know where you're at emotionally speaking. And then you flip it and make it about you. And even then, you're like, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. Oh my god. I mean, at least have like a better comeback than that. Because there's the world Pisces. They're like, fucking drop it. You even know it. You're like, it's fucking done. Hey, there you go. Your connection, well, your lack of a connection with Pisces is just completely done. And I'm surprised that tower takes place and you're still fucking selfish. So let me understand this. So is that Seven of Swords like you're fucking done with Pisces and you're done with your relationship, you're done with your commitment, you're done with your family dynamic. You're like, I just don't give a fuck no more. It's done with. Damn. Damn, the Eight of Cups. So that door slams shut and they're like, I don't give a fuck. I mean, they're just fuck this, fuck that, fuck everything. Get all dramatic, theatrical. Kind of fun sometimes. But deep down, there's the Five of Cups. Deep down, they're actually, sad within. So you can't tell me, Crosswatcher, you going off the rails and me trying to have fun and lighten the mood with this. When you're like, I don't give a fuck about everything. Damn. You're flipping tables over and shit and tossing shit out the... My gosh. Look at this. Hold on 1 minute. I saw some pieces have moved. There we go. Apparently I'm causing earthquakes. Everything's shifting. Hey now. Once again, Pisces, remember the King of Wands reversed? So now they're just being a straight out thief. Like, I don't give a fuck. Cool, bro. Every single time. Like, without even me having to ask, without even Pisces having to ask, every single time you're like, I don't give a fuck. I'm going to do whatever the fuck I want to do. Fuck, fuckity fuck. What was that? Fuck's just a word. It never hurt anybody. Fuck, fuckity fuck. I think it was South Park. You got a mouth of a sailor. Ooh, goodness gracious. You are narcissistic, aren't you? That explains that explains why you don't give a shit about anybody else but yourself. That's narcissistic. Hey, look at that! Look at that ego! Look at that shadow! It has consumed you. Once again, Pisces, it has consumed them. Damn. This isn't, I gotta go there. This is an energy of the one. No, this is an energy of a has been. You don't know what that means? The word has been. Used to be. Has been. Has been. Mean been, they were. Has, meaning already was or past tense. Has been. So what do you get? What's math? What do you get when someone who used to be something, they still think they're that, and you can't convince them otherwise? This is that same situation and dynamic of someone who's been drinking their own Kool-Aid for far too long, that they're high on their own supply, and you just can't get through to them. It's like the weird, creepy uncle, Uncle Rico from Napoleon Dynamite. He still thinks he's like, that football star, and he's like, he's old, He's got a handlebar mustache. Nothing wrong with handlebar mustaches. It's just he's kind of like the creepy uncle. He's kind of fucking weird. He says some weird shit that's kind of off the wall. He's a bit of a perv. He's so obnoxious and blunt and just blah, blah, blah. But he still thinks he's the football star of high school when he's like, I don't know, 40, 50 years old. And they're just, you see them just space out of like, who they used to be, but who they still think they are, because deep down it's still very meaningful to them. I mean, jeez Louise, again, Pisces, the selfishness. Sally sells seashells down by the seashore. The selfishness in their energy is just on another degree. I mean, absolutely another degree. What degree? I don't know. I mean, like I said, and I'm sure you've been listening if you've been following for, what are we at? 3 weeks, 4 weeks now of this same bullshit energy coming through. What are we on, Crosswatcher? 3 weeks straight, 4 weeks straight, and here we are, and you're still not getting the fucking answers or information you want, and yet all you project is me. If you're so great, why don't you just figure it out yourself? Like the other message I gave you the other day. They don't want to change one damn thing. Not about themselves. I mean, clearly they've already emotionally checked out with this connection or situation with you, Pisces. They're only looking out for number one because they still think that they're number one. They're like, I'll still get what the fuck I want and what I'm after. And it's like, you sure about that? Why does that look like a stare down? I saw that in Scorpio. What else did I? What other sign did I see that? That's a stare down. I saw that in Scorpio. Um, who was it? Oh my gosh. Oh, hey there, Lucifer. How you doing, devil? How you been? You have any more things you want to tell me? Let's see. What information have they got for me today? Oh, so you actually took what I said as a challenge. Okay, let's see. Let's see what you got. There's a Three of Swords. So even when the devil shows up, that is a sex demon, Pisces. So even when that devil energy shows up, they're just cracking. Their soul is cracking wide open. Even when, I mean, damn. Even when the devil shows up, and their fucking heart and soul just begins to crack. That's why, I've started using multiple decks. This other one is fun. I like this one. I like a lot of cards and a lot of decks, but this one for some reason. Yeah, this one. The High Priest that makes the fucking devils cry. I like this one. This one's pretty cool. Give me your tears, gypsy. Money babara. Funny movie. Like I said. Forget the scene where he's in like the hotel or he's staying someplace and the cockroaches start going through the floor and they start like throwing dollar bills at it. Temperance reversed. They don't think it's funny. So even when the devil shows up and they still are, on top of the deck is the Ace of Swords. Hello, Michael. So even when the devil shows up and the Three of Swords shows up and their heart and their soul cracks, I mean, if you need an image of a fallen angel with that temperance reverse, you got that one too to go along with it, Pisces. Once again, do you see what or who you are dealing with? I'm over here showing you the Hierophant, which, you'd think was a card that a lot of people look up to and follow by. The High Priest, kind of like the High Priestess. Your energy, Pisces. The High Priest, your other or significant other, should be, well, striving to be like. This one is making doubles cry. Instead, the person you're dealing with has no problem or no issue being a little devil or demon themselves. Right, Crosswatcher? I'm sure you know tarot. I'm sure you know tarot. It is what it is. The last card in the deck is the Ace of Swords. It is what it is, Crosswatcher. I guess Saint Michael. Angels 1, devils 0. Goodbye.